Hello everybody, today we are going to be creating Flappy Bird. So let's do this. I actually would like index HTML there, so let's get this done. Let's see how fast I can do this. Oh, my bad. Here, let me delete it and let me hit start. There we go. Okay, so now, doc type, my bad, HTML, head, script, type equals text slash JavaScript, and then src equals lib p5 min js, and then we'll do slash script. Here we go, and then I'm just going to copy this one, and it always does that. I'm not sure why. Now all we have to do is flappybird.js, then Flappy Bird. We are going to say function setup. Oh, okay. Function draw. There we go. Neat. Let's say create canvas 500 by 500, and then over here we are going to say background 51. Nice. Okay, so this is working. Cool. Now, first of all, I know I'm going to want var bird equals, or here, you know what? Let's actually create a new JavaScript file. Let's name this function. Yes, okay, we're good. Okay, there, and we'll name this bird.js. It's got to be in a game a day. There we go. Save. Neato. The bird needs a this.x, this.y. Okay, and then what it was instead of an expression. I don't even know if we need a bird.js, but we would just do it. An x and a y. If we had this.y velocity, yeah, okay, just y velocity should be fine. You know what? Actually, this dot y momentum, velocity, and then coordinate points. So if we do, okay, yes, this is obvious that we can't. I'd like to keep it unassigned for now. Equals 0. Just gonna equal 0. Both of these are gonna equal 0. So if we do bird.prototype dot update, and then we will make a, my bad, it equals a function equals function. I always seem to not do it correctly. Prototype dot draw equals function. Neato. Gotta put the semicolon. Now what we will do is we will say ellipse. Here we will actually say fill 255. I'd like to add a color later on, maybe. And we will also say stroke. Stroke will be like 40. There we go. Stroke weight 3. Let's just say that. Now if we do this.x, this.y, this.r, we need an r, or radius. This.r equals r. We will also put that into here. There we go. So that should be good. Now within Flappy Bird, we will say bird equals new bird, and then we will say x is going to be just a little bit offset. So we will say maybe like 50 pixels. We'll make the y height divided by 2, and then we will say the radius will be 10. Now what we need to do, we actually need to just say bird.js. Now within draw, let's say bird.draw actually we need bird.update first. Update. And now we should have a dot. Neat. Okay. We want this to be bigger. But that's just the radius, yes. Okay, so really we do radius times 2. Now I do want an even bigger bird. So that's good. That's good for now. Within update, we will have a var gravity. Actually, I'm gonna put this here. Var gravity equals, let's just say 3. Now what will happen is that within the, okay, so this is the thing about the momentum and velocity. I want the velocity to change, plus equals momentum, and I want this dot y momentum to plus equal gravity. So that's pretty simple. So we need to also say ym times equals 0. Or equals 0, actually. In this case, I don't think we actually need a momentum. Plus equals gravity. And I'll keep that, just because why not? So now what's happening is we gotta say this dot y equals or plus equals this dot y velocity. There we go. So now it should fall, yes. And within velocity, yes, okay, so now we need a bird.prototype.move, or dot jump. We'll just make a dot hop equals function. Okay, now let's do an amount. So, h. Or force. Force, there we go. So this dot yv plus equals f. Okay, cool. Now what we need to do is say function mouse, what is it? Let's see. P5 reference mouse is pressed. Function, or no, okay. Mouse pressed. Mouse pressed. So whenever you tap the mouse, it's going to bird.move with a factor of 1. Actually 5. Or maybe even more. I don't know. Maybe we'll make gravity a little bit less. Okay, that's not happening. Bird.move is not a function. Bird.hop. My bad. No? Bird.hop? Yes, okay. So that's good. We say it equals 0, then we add f to it. It's actually -5. No? Well, yes. Okay, so that happens like that. This needs to be more like -10. Let's try it. Oh gosh. So the y velocity really just kind of needs to. We could make it hop even more, or we could make the gravity a lot less. Yeah, let's just keep it like this. Oh snap. See, if we do too much, it's like like goes crazy. Huh. Yes, but if we do it like this, why does it do it like this? Okay, let's do negative like -5. It's very odd since we only have one momentum type thing. We only have one velocity, and we're just kind of changing the velocity, which it could be jointly. We could make the velocity, you know, not just plus equal the gravity. So you know what I think would be good is if we did this dot y velocity equals 0. I'm just gonna say this dot y equals 0. And we hop up 5. So that's a little bit more like it. Yeah, we'll go with that. And we'll make it like -6. That's good. I think you can get too little though. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go for that. Yeah, I feel like that's too much. Let's go for 8 and leave it at that. Okay. So, really, I don't think we even need a bird, but we'll just continue like we are. You know, we're gonna create a pipe. Function pipe. Cool. Save pipe.js. Let's just do this just like we did with bird. Pipe.js. Okay, so if we have an array, var pipes equals an array, and we say at the beginning pipes.push and we'll do that in a second. Whole or we need an x and a whole coordinate. And what's up, Sean? Whoa, who gave the idea to make Flappy Bird? You did. You got me. You got me. Okay. Pipe.prototype.move equals function. Actually, we just need an update function. Update. Okay, cool. Here we go. Let's see. Now we need a this.x equals x, this dot whole equals whole, and that's good. So what we need to do is we'll do like pipe. We'll stay like this. We may make the collide function within pipe or bird. I'm not exactly sure which one I should do, but what we need is an update function. We also need a prototype.draw function. There we go. Within here, we are going to say, didn't mean that. We are going to say line. No, we're going to do a rectangle. This.w equals w. We're also going to have a w, which is the width. So this dot already piece this dot x, this dot, or it's not at this dot. It's going to be 0 because right now we're doing the top rectangle. I'm getting messages. Bitcoin miners are going. Anyways, so what we do now is we say this dot width, and since we have the whole, the whole needs to be the let's see. Okay, let's map this out. Paint. I'm not too sure. I'm a spatial thinker. If I can like draw it out, it's like optimal. If we have a hole like this, can I do a simple rectangle? I'd like to do a simple rectangle. Anyways, I'll just draw it. So it's like this. There, and then here, something like this. If the hole is at like y equals 80, let's just say 80, and we have a width of the hole, then what we need to do is half the width, so width divided by 2, plus the 80, so it needs to be 80, which is the y coordinate, plus and minus width divided by 2. So that's going to be the coordinate. This actually, I got a little confused. They're all going to be 10 pixels in width. And its height. You see, this is odd. Can I do rectangle mode? Because I was originally thinking in terms of this point here, and this point, but really that's just a width and a height, or that's just a height. I mean, that's a coordinate on the screen, but what I need is a height. So essentially what I'm gonna need to do is say the screen width, okay, width divided by, or 80 minus the width over 2, which will be, what the heck, I confused myself. Now I'm confused. The width divided by 2 is going to be a little sections right here. And so if we get this number will equal something like, what will it equal? If we add to it, it's going to equal this point. If we subtract, it's going to equal this point. But it's not necessarily... Yeah, this is the point on screen. I confused myself. That's the point on the screen, so we need to change the rectangle mode. Let's see. P5 reference. Rect mode. Yes. Okay. So, saying 20, okay. So we're saying rect mode corners. Yeah, that's what we need. And I didn't even get the full thing, but that's fine. Home, rect mode corners, and we'll do this dot whole minus this dot w divided by 2. So if we do this one first, this calculation first, okay. This needs to be this dot x plus 10. There we go. With an update, we also need a speed. We need this dot x plus equals speed. So if we come over here and we say var speed equals 1, which is going to be very slow, and I didn't, okay, here. New pipe, let's push, it needs an x, so width. This actually needs to be minus equals speed, because it's coming from the right going to the left. So width and the whole will be at random somewhere in between, somewhere in height divided by 2 for now. Plus height divided by 2. Okay. That's just that's just a random thing. Make all of them 80 in width. Oh, my bad. Can I get back up? Can I get back up? Okay, it's not doing this. Right. So, for var I equals 0, I is less than pipes dot length I plus plus. I can't believe I forgot about that. Pipes of I dot update. Oh, pipes of I dot draw. There we go. Okay, so now, oh, cool, we have a pipe coming at us. And it doesn't mean anything, I could just kind of go through it. So what I kind of want to do is say, if frame count mod 120 equals 0, then we will say pipes dot push, and then we will say new pipe. Oh, nope. There. Copy this, copy that. This needs to be a triple equals. There we go. Oh. Yes. Got it there. One thing I misplaced is that. Okay, or maybe it's just kind of not. Here, let's try that. Yes, okay, so now it's allowing for all the pipes to be good. Cool. So it's just not drawing the second one, which I hadn't done yet. So it's this dot x, but this needs to be height. X plus 10, this is good, and then x plus that. There we go. Now we have the workingness of it. I'm really bad though, and I think the width needs to be bigger. Let's make the width more like 200, because that's how bad I am. Okay, there. Nice. That's more like it. Let me get a sip of water. So yes, we're looking good. So we'll say if bird dot collides with pipes of I, then we will say no loop. Now within bird we will have a bird dot prototype dot collides with equals function pipe. Now within here we're going to say how shall this happen? We have a radius and we have a rectangle. With a rectangle, here, let me just close this real quick. Okay. We have a circle. Let me get circles. There we go. Let's say this circle has a color of pink because yes. So there, that's good. Let's go back to here and let's go back to a blue or something. So we have the radius, we have the center point. What we need to do is check if the radius touches anything in here. Anything within this maroonish color. So it can't touch any of those. Now what we would do in order to check that is no. What we do is we'd get where the hole is, and if it is within a certain range of the hole, and that range is actually R, yes. If it's R, if our point on Flappy Bird is within R, if it's within the hole delta R, like meaning if hole is at 80, it's plus and minus R. If it's within that range, when the x's are equal, or when they're near each other, then we will say that the Flappy Bird has perished. Okay, so that's pretty simple. Let me go to this. Okay, no, where's Google? There it is. Okay. So now what we have to do is say, it's not a 4. So first we have to check this.x. If this.x is less than or equal to pipe.x. So if the x, I'm pretty sure the x is, what is the x in relation to the pipe? This.x plus 10, so that's this point, which I think will be good. So if it's less than or equal to that, it has to be less than or equal to, and it's also got to be, you know what, let's just do a math.abs. Math.abs, this.x minus pipe.x. Or you know what, not even a math.abs. Let's just do this.x minus pipe.x is less than or equal to 5 pixels. Or the radius, really. Yes, that should be good. It needs to be less than the radius, which is what is the radius? This.r. Goodness, this is what happens when it's 8 p.m. and I haven't, or 9 p.m. now for me, and I haven't eaten dinner. So we have to check now if this.y, if this.y, let me just do that. If this.y falls between the whole plus and minus r, so var upper upper h equals, here we'll just do uh, equals pipe dot hole minus pipe dot width, var lower h equals pipe dot hole plus pipe dot width. So if this dot y is, it's got to be greater than uh, and it's got to be, it's dot y, or my bad, it's got to be less than uh, or this dot y, because we're checking if it's colliding with it. There we go. So if it's greater than lower, if that happens, then we say return, here, we'll just say return this. Return that. There we go. Wow, this is very messy. There we go. So then within here, if none of this works, then it'll say return false. I need a parenthesis here, and then we will say, let's try this. Oh, no loop. Okay, let's do, instead of just saying no loop, we'll say text, you lose, width divided by 2, height divided by 2, let's say no stroke, and we will say text size 50, and then we will say text size 40. And then we will say text. Press F5 to restart. And then width divided by 2, height divided by 2 plus something like 30. There we go. We'll just say, yeah, okay, we need a text align center. And what we also need to do is, say, if it mods 120, we'll just say score plus plus. Well, no. If it crosses it, you see, I don't really want to do it like that. So score is going to equal, anyways, we'll think about this later. Oh, we lost. Yeah, okay. So, what exactly is happening? We aren't checking this correctly. It's got to be less than or equal to R. So pipe.x. Oh. Right? It's got to be less than or equal to. Gosh. This .x is probably like 50. Or it's 20. I know for a fact it's 20 or something. Let's see what it actually is. It's 50. Okay, so this is 50 minus the pipe's x. Now what we have to do is actually, we have to say pipe x minus this .x. My bad. There we go. Oh. Okay, so let's try this. Oh. Oh, right, because it is less than R. Yes, okay. Wow, that's odd. They all changed to white. So the second thing that has to happen is it's got to be greater than 0. Or greater than this .r. Let's try this now. They're quite slow, not gonna lie. Okay, now we never get hit. Right, I didn't think about that. So it's got to be less than this .r, but also greater than or equal to negative this .r. My bad. Dude, this gets confusing once you get into it. Well, I mean, it's game development, so what happens if I hit that? Neato. Cool. So this seems to work, for all I know. What I'd really enjoy is if we do a, okay, this is good so far. Looking good. Cool. Nice. Okay. But if we do something like, oh. Yeah, okay, that happened. So it's got to be greater than that. So we're good in that respect. It's just a little bit odd. What I need to do is say, instead of this, we need to say stroke weight. Let's do stroke 0. Or you know what? We'll do the same one as the birds. Stroke 40. 40 stroke weight has to be let's do 2 for now. I don't know what the bird is. Stroke weight is 3 on the bird. But also we are going to have a color. So this dot C equals C, and what we'll do is say fill C. Cool. And within this, yeah, we'll be good. So now what needs to happen is we need to make sure we push a new color, or just a random color each time. My bad, let's have this here. And let's get a new color. Can I do a random color? Color. Lurk color mode. Yeah, okay. We'll just have to do color. Random 255, random 255. Actually, let's make the first one always 0. Or you know what? We'll make it score mod 255. And we will make the second one random 255. This is a long line, but that's fine. So instead of this one, then we will paste that one, and we're good. Let's define score real quick. Var score. We will say score equals 0. Whenever we push a new one, we want to just kind of increment score. And we will draw it to the screen. So what we need to do now is say text score, and then we'll say 0 or width minus 50, or no, just do 50. 50 height minus 20. There we go. C is not defined. Right. Oh, didn't mean that. Can I get back up? Oh, yes, I'm back up. Okay. Cool. Well, yeah. What the heck? You know what? I feel like we need to just log this sometimes. Console.log flag. So I feel like this is the problem here. I need to set the text size also. I forgot. Yes, okay, so what we need to do is be like, we will say text size is 40, first of all. We also say no stroke. There we go. Cool. Nice. So for 31 pixels, we are able to hit it. Oh, you know what? You know what's up with this? Okay, so we're able to bypass the because I'm pretty sure we don't do, yeah, because we're able to just kind of barely miss them. My math is wrong on bird. What we need to do, it's not just pipe.width. We also have to say, okay, so this dot y, for the upper bound, it needs to be minus this dot r, and for the lower bound, it needs to be plus this dot r. That's what we'll do. I'm pretty sure this will solve it. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so we didn't, yeah, okay. So, fairly certain this is good. Okay. I want to barely hit it. Okay, no, didn't work. It works there. It works when we have, okay, so upper bound. What is upper bound and lower bound? UH, LH. That's what we're going to be logging this time. Because clearly the x coordinate does nice. So yes, okay, so we have 18 and then 38. Wait, what? I just wanted to log the what? Okay, here. So, okay, so the reason this is happening is because, yeah, okay, it was just kind of odd. If we do plus this dot r minus this dot r, I think I was thinking incorrectly, and I ended up making the bounds even bigger. Let's see. Oh, no. Wow, I'm able to go really far. So what's happening here? I'd also like to log pipe dot hole. Let's try this. So the width of the pipe. So we're saying the pipe's hole is at 231. So that's here. This is at 31. This is at 431. So what's wrong here? Okay. No, that seems... This doesn't seem correct. Oh, okay. Divided by 2. Divided by 2. There we go. The lower bound needs to be added to... The upper bound needs to be subtracted from... so let's see. Yes, okay. So that's it. Let me make sure it actually allows me to go through, because I'm not exactly sure. Yes, we can go through. And what I'd like to do is, instead of just writing 4 there, or the number, I'd like it to be whenever you leave a pipe. Whenever you pass a pipe. So we could say if here, this dot pass equals false. So we'll say if, else if, pipes of I. Here, we'll do a pipe dot prototype dot you know what, here, let's do, yes, okay, pipe dot prototype dot is passed equals function x. So if this dot x is less than x, then this dot passed is true. So else if this dot passed, or this, it can't be passed already. It actually needs to be pipes dot passed. Pipes I dot passed. So if it's not passed already, what we're saying here is we're saying if it's not already passed, then we'll say pipes of I dot is passed, and we'll pass the bird dot x. So if it's past the bird's X, then we set it to true. And what we need to say is this. Instead of just true like this, we can just kind of say that. And then we will return this dot x less than x. So we say if it's passed, then we say score plus plus, and we don't do it here. There we go. Let's do it. Oh, come on. There we go. What I need to check is yes. Oh, and we hit it. Let's see. So cool. Ding. I keep doing that. Or is it a bug? So cool. Going good. Oh, nearly died there because I right-clicked on accident. Okay. We're slowly going to get some red in there, which will be cool. Ah, dang it. Okay. Okay, so what we need to do is... Yes, okay, we're good, I'm pretty sure. I'm just kind of going to, yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. You lose, press F5 to restart. This kind of collides with that, but honestly, I'm fine with that. It'd be kind of difficult to get past that, without having to keep from drawing the other pillars. But yes, we are good. Let me end the console logging of the checking if we are dead yet. And that's good. We are done. Thank you all for watching, and if you have enjoyed, please give it a rate and comment. Anyways, check out the next stream, which will be tomorrow night, hopefully at 8 p.m. So yeah, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys later. Peace.